Good morning. 6 o'clock on the dot and some breaking news right here in Middle Tennessee. Metro Police are investigating an armed robbery right in the middle of a popular Nashville neighborhood. Officers say two men robbed the Twice Daily at Berry Hill at gunpoint around 1:30 this morning. This is right at the intersection on 8th Avenue near Zany's Comedy Club. Police say they are still looking for whoever did it. Thanks for waking up with us here on Fox 17 News this morning. I'm Jennifer Waddell.
And I'm AJ Hilton. Following more breaking news from overnight, police tell Fox 17 News someone shot an 18-year-old girl in North Nashville. It happened on Morewood Drive right around 9 p.m. Police say the girl went to the hospital with a gunshot wound in her leg. Still no word yet on a suspect. Make sure you stay with Fox 17 News. We're going to let you know as soon as we learn more.
And right now we've got Metro Nashville police looking for a killer after a man is found dead in his West Nashville apartment. Officers found Daniel Shields' body inside his house on 51st Street in the Nations. They say he had been dead for days. Shields' boss called police to check up on him when he never showed up for work, and that's when officers found the crime scene.
I'm just kind of broken and numb at this point. And Daniel was one of the sweetest people that I've met. He would give you the shirt off of his back. He was a very good person, and he tried to help others out because he tried to pay it forward since others had helped him.
Metro Police want you to keep an eye out for Shields' red 2002 Chevy Trailblazer with Tennessee tag 35299D. Right now, the medical examiner is trying to figure out how he died.
New this morning, a Tennessee pastor is accused of raping a 17-year-old girl at a worship center. Police arrested 46-year-old James Ronnie Messer Saturday night after the girl's family reported him. He's a pastor in Newport, Tennessee. That's about an hour outside of Knoxville and Pigeon Forge. Messer told police he thought the encounter with the underage girl had been consensual. This morning, he's out on bond.
A woman inside a Midstate gas station gets wrapped up in a robbery when police say a man grabbed her by her hair and put a gun to her head. Frightening here. Officers say 20-year-old Tishawn Esau is the person who dragged that woman to the cashier's counter, holding her hostage as he demanded the clerk give him all the money from the register. It happened at a Speedway gas station on Memorial Boulevard in Springfield around 4:30 yesterday morning. He got away with some cash, but officers quickly arrested him and took him to jail. Nobody else got hurt.
6:02 and an update on an incident at the Cheatham County Jail that forced everyone to evacuate just last week. The sheriff now says inmates made 2 weeks out of toilet paper, lit them on fire, and put them in an air duct, sending smoke throughout the building. Those inmates are expected to face charges. According to the Tennessean, the sheriff says the jail is simply too old and it's increasing the security risk for employees and inmates. He wants to see county commissioners put up money for a new jail.
6:03 is your time. It is Thursday, July 12th. It is National Pecan Pie Day. So there's that. Or if you want to say pecan, it doesn't matter. However you say pecan. Live look right now from our riverfront camera. Oh, thank you for that. The audience is awake. I like that. It's a little chilly in the studio, but the audience is here. Sunshine is there, and you can really see that as you look to the east this morning. Another shot here from our Metro Center camera showing the sun lighting up beautiful Music City. And temperatures right now, 75 degrees in the 6 o'clock hour. We're at 84% humidity, so it's still a little sticky out there when you make your way outdoors. And the weather story for today, we'll see some slightly drier air that's going to try to move in, so not as oppressive as we've been the last couple of days, but those temps are still going to stay above average. So even if we're slightly drier, remember, temperatures are still going to be in the mid-90s today and even mid to upper 70s over the next couple of hours. So you probably want to get out on that jog or that dog walk now because those temperatures are only going to rise. These are some of the numbers we're looking at for today. Lower 90s in Mount Juliet and Lebanon, right about 92 Gallatin and Hendersonville this afternoon. Mid-90s in Nashville. We'll be at 92 in Springfield and lower 90s for you in Fairview down through Franklin and Brentwood as well. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll take a look at that future track, let you know what's going on with the chance for a couple of pop-up storms in certain areas later this afternoon. Let's check with Sam to see what's going on the roads. Good morning.
Good morning. It is 6:04 in your Fox 17 steer clear traffic and a little bit of a hiccup here. I-40 traveling west and from Hermitage. We have a crash blocking the right lane and shoulder on I-40 west at Briley. We definitely see some congestion here. So if you want to consider maybe taking Lebanon Pike 70 inbound instead of 40 west, definitely an option for you. But it looks like this should be clearing hopefully the next 10 to 15 minutes. Other areas of town looking nice. You've got the all clear in from Millersville coming in to Goodlettsville and Madison down 65 south. Not a whole lot of traffic there. You can see a great shot here. A little bit more traffic traveling inbound on the 65 corridor, but besides that, not a whole lot going on. On time in from Millersville, no issues on Vietnam Vets traveling west towards 65, and a nice start for your 6 o'clock hour in from Clarksville. No delays on I-24 East. We'll check back in on that crash in from Hermitage along 40 West at Briley next on Fox 17 News this morning.
Happening today, people are expected to talk about the future of a busy part of North Nashville. A lot of businesses along Dickerson Road have closed their doors in recent years, but Fox 17 News' Justin McFarland is live to talk about a possible comeback for that area. Justin.
Well, good morning, AJ. When I talk about this particular story, it's personal to me because we are standing right now on Dickerson Pike near Ewing Lane, about 3 miles from where I grew up. This building back behind me is a place I used to come all the time in my childhood. This used to be the Kroger back in the day. Shut down several years ago. Now it's a medical warehouse and facility. Right next door was the CVS drugstore. It's no longer there either. There were several other shops, as you can see, are empty now. They have moved out a little while ago, and that is the purpose for this meeting a little bit later today. Take a look at some of the things they are looking for your input on. We are talking about improvements along the street. We're talking about the ability to be able to walk and bike with ease. Parks and green space is also something else that they want to look at. Also, they are looking at the possibility of being able to build and grow brand new businesses. Now come on back live. Let me show you a sign, and this is a sign that is in this area a little bit, quite a bit rather. That is the potential for space available, 10,000 or 3,200 square feet available out here in this area, in many parts of it. They're looking for people to come out and show their interests. If you are, they're meeting at the East Precinct this evening around 6:30. They're asking for people to come out and share what they want to see this area become. We're going to tour around a little bit and show you some other parts of it and the potential for the growth. That's all coming up a little bit later. For now, we're live in the north side. Justin McFarland, Fox 17 News.
Justin, thank you. The time now is 6:07, and the case against Travis Ranking, the suspected Waffle House shooter, is back in court tomorrow. The 29-year-old is being held without bond. He's accused of killing 4 people in an Antioch Waffle House back in April. Legal experts say Ranking's attorneys may use insanity as a possible defense in this case. And another one of the victims' families just filed a lawsuit against Ranking and his father. Aquila De Silva's mother says Ranking's dad is also responsible for the shooting because he gave his son guns back after the government took them away.
Right now, a beautiful story is coming out of that Waffle House shooting tragedy. One man who had been there that night when the gunman opened fire says a waitress did something that saved his life. He says she had been washing the dishes and asked if he would just move to another table because she was worried she'd splash him. That man believes that if he had been sitting in that original spot, he wouldn't have survived. So his mom wanted to thank that waitress. She tracked her down, found out she's getting married, and bought her wedding dress. A little something for saving her son's life.
Metro Police padlocked 2 South Nashville businesses for being a public nuisance. Officers say they've responded to more than 3,000 calls to the Z-Mart and Staff Zone on Lafayette Street over the last 7 years. Fox 17 News has reported on several of them, everything from shootings to robberies, assaults, and drug deals. Officers say the same man owns both properties. He and other managers, I should say, cannot go near the buildings until a court hearing.
The time is 6:09 on your Thursday morning. It's almost the weekend. Friday Eve, we're talking about temperatures that are still going to be warm and a little less humidity for this afternoon as well. We'll talk about all that in your forecast in a few minutes. Fox 17 News Sky Eye and Skywatch 17 weather watching over Clarksville. Hey, good morning to you. Montgomery County keeping you safe this morning. And download the Skywatch 17 app to get the weather alerts to keep you and your family safe as well.
A new chapter in the Stormy Daniels saga. The shocking police report about why she got arrested in Ohio. You're watching Fox 17 News this morning. We are your only local news source from 7 to 9 a.m. We'll be right back.